What's up, everybody on YouTube land? It's been a minute. It's been a quick minute since I've been on here last. And I figured I'd make a quick video. I actually didn't want to get on today, but I'm like, man, I gotta make a video for you guys. So give me a minute. I want to talk about how just make sure I'm live. Yeah, Tesla burnt me, man. That's the title of this video. Ooh. I got Starbucks up here, so I know I didn't even put this in the description of what I'm talking about. And I'm noticing something, and I'll go ahead and just kind of get me down. Let's see, make sure I get that right. Look right here. I had a trade on, and right here, I thought it was going to go pop, and I had sold some for Friday's ending, too. This Friday, I sold the 72.70s, I think. No, the 74 72s, and I got burnt on it. Luckily, it was a small trade. You see that gap down that happened right there, and then this is the 4-hour chart, by the way. It's all right. And then boom, we're back up to these highs. I don't think that's my little line, but we're right back up to the highs. Now, that lets me think about something that just happened last week. And look at the stochastics is looking good. You got some good volume for it to possibly go higher. So I'm going to pull up the SPX because this is the same trade that knocked me out last week. And we'll zoom in right here. And you can see right here, I thought we was going. Let me pull up the daily chart on this one. I think you can understand it better. See, I even got it highlighted still. And you could see, where was it? No, right here, this move. We was coming up. I thought we was going to pop. We jumped down and we popped right back up and blew right through those previous levels right here. And it seems like it's wanting to do, well, at least with Starbucks, not necessarily here yet. We need some more rise right here. But it seems like it's doing that same pattern. But as far as Starbucks, and I hope you can understand it. It's just something I noticed because it knocks me out of the trade and then goes to where I want it to go. I don't like when that happens. So very disappointed that it kind of got. And the thing is, the trade expires Friday. I was feeling pretty pretty bad. The whole oil thing. I'm like, man, I don't know where this oil's going to take us. I just don't know this negative oil. And you got one analyst out there, oh, we going down. It's going to be negative $100. When I heard that, and I'm not saying the guy is going to be, right, right. But when I heard that, I said to myself, oh, that sounds like the bottom of oil. That reminds me of when oil was up $100. We was like 100, 105, 130. It was $400 oil. You started getting these extreme prices for oil. And when you started hearing those extremes, that was the top of oil. So now, yesterday, I heard, oh, we're going to negative 100. Well, that's an extreme, so it just might be the bottom of oil. So I just figure I lead with that and lead with this Starbucks. Since it was on my screen, you can see I got it highlighted. It just was waiting for it to blow out, and it did. And I was bullish, and then it came right back into the area. And now it's right there again, and it's looking good. Look, it's up 5% today. That's huge. The market to itself, oh, man. SPY. Yeah, I'm going to pull up the SPY. It's up 2.27%. So the same thing is trying to happen with the market. We just need some, a little bit more. So basically, I think, I think we could be going higher. It's I'm saying that with caution, because we still didn't hit that 61.8. That was my target, and then we kind of blew past, and then see how we broke that trend line. So we could just be coming up to the trend line check. So let's see what this move is going to do to us. Is it going to get us back up here in the game, or is it going to just hit this trend line and boom, back down, fake everybody out? So that's what I'm thinking. As of now, it's just too early to tell where the market may go. All right, so let me go ahead and talk about Tesla, because if you watch my little 3 hot stocks video, this is one of the first. Oh man, and look at it today. What is it, $6.99? It's still hanging in there, but it knocked me out of the trade. I got totally faked out on it. Very disappointed. Let me go to the fit. Let me show you what happened. This is like crazy. So I was selling 700s all this time up here. I'm selling the 700, 650, something like that. Even the 630, 600, which that trade would have made some money, but I just got out of it. I got out of the whole Tesla trade, and I feel that it could be a little bit premature. I don't know, but you know, I lost a lot of money coming down with this drop right here. This is this yesterday. So if we zoom into what happened yesterday, right here. So it opened down. Let me go ahead and kind of clear this out a little bit. Who we got on there? Big Ray. Hey, what's up, man? Jeffrey, I was watching your video. You was very upset with the rates, Jeffrey. And I was like, you know, I haven't seen you in this form in a long time. Very upset of what you know, where 80 cents get you. 80 cents and you could get a load all across the whole country and make minimum wage. That's what they're trying to do, man. I didn't catch the live, but I caught the replay. So anyway, yeah. No, I don't want to show y'all that. Y'all don't want to look at me. So there we go. Right here, man. Right there. So we opened down, what, about 400 or 500 points yesterday? And Tesla was totally, again, Tesla just, you know, ate the market, just spit it out. Tesla was up. You know, it totally took that gap and filled it instantly. And we was at that, what is that high? 253. So I'm like, oh yeah, should have got out. But I'm thinking, I was so bullish on it. I'm like, that's exactly what it's supposed to do, man. That's what it's supposed to do. You know, so now I'm not watching the markets. It's doing something like this. I'm not watching, right? And then I come in somewhere around here. And I'm like, 7-Eleven, what the hell? You know, I'm like, huh? All right, you know, I'm good. Everything's good. All right, you know, the market's down. I understand. And then it was right around here to 7:13. I decided to come home. Like, I was at my girlfriend's house. So a little quick drive home, 10 minutes or so. And when I get home, I pull up the stock. It's like here, 275, 675. I'm like, oh my God, because I thought it was going to hold at 700. I'm like, what the F happened? You know, so from here to the low, where's the range on that? This thing did, I can't even see. Why are the colors on my chart messed up? Oh, I see what's happening here. I guess I could just simply do math. I don't know why I can't see. It says bars, minutes. Anyway, what is that? It's down basically 11%. In what is that, a couple minutes, 30 minutes. But the market was only down like 3-4%. I'm like, well, this is from its high. So I'm just like sitting there going, oh my gosh, what should I do? You know? And I let it do this, and it looked like it just wanted to even take another leg lower, and I just said, I'm out. So it burnt me. Now I'm even looking at, and right now it's not even participating in the rally. It's up 1.78%, but the market's up, right? So now it's showing weak relative strength. So I'm not liking it no more. You know, I don't know what's going on. You know, I do think it still can go higher, but it's just now all of a sudden it just lost. It lost this momentum for some reason. So let's see what happens, you know. You got the stochastic. This is the only part I did not like, is with the way this was heading. See, I even got that arrow drawn in there, but I was like, well, you know, this is not always right. You see how long it stayed up here, you know. Sometimes things could be overbought for a long time. So, and we're coming into earnings. I thought it might run into earnings as well. So, but it's not. So anyway, oh well. I just gotta, you know, stick it out. See what you say, Jeffrey. Been trading NAT, WT. You're still trading. Don't forget about FB. I don't know what NAT is. And I'm in FB in my... Oh, you messing around with the oils? Really? I used to trade this one a long time ago when I didn't know shit. Anyway, WTI. And no, I never heard of this one. Actually, that looks pretty good, actually, right there. You know, from that whole... Yeah, oil's going to negative 100. It could actually be a low for oil. And as you see, Trump said he's blow up any Iranian ship that even messes with our ships. And that's what got the bid in oil today, right? So, and maybe that was set on purpose. Oil's up 20%. So maybe that was set on purpose to kind of put a bid in. But what I do notice is that every time something happens and there's a bid for oil, it's short-lived. It's very short-lived. So I don't even know if you could sit there and ride that and be like, oh, we good, because they just been short-lived. And what happened to the Russian Saudi thing? That just kind of went away. Remember the whole everybody was scared because we was gonna go with war with Iran. I was laughing at that. We're not going to war with Iran. We will fuck Iran once a country, right? We would totally destroy that country like that, and there's just no more Iran, and nobody's gonna be able to do shit about it. I mean, people really think that me being in the military, I know what we can do, okay? And they know what we can do also. That's why they're gonna fire some missiles back and miss. Oh yeah, we're even now, yeah, because they would have got destroyed. Okay, I turned my video political. So I laughed at that, and oil obviously laughed at that too, because we went negative just a couple of days ago. So anyway, yeah, those little countries ain't telling America what to do. We're not afraid of any of those people over there. Only people we need to be afraid of is China. Okay, and China kept their mouth shut, and if they keep their mouth shut, that means we can fuck shit up. Just that's what it means. Anyway, okay, yeah, Facebook. Yeah, I'm totally in Facebook. In my stock portfolio. Oh, look at that breakout. Yeah, that looks good, Jeffrey. It's coming into earnings too. Yeah, and Twitter. I mean, I bought Twitter yesterday. I bought 100 shares of Twitter yesterday in my regular account, and I totally messed that up too. Let me tell you. Anyway, what is that? Snap. Snap had the great earnings. So look at that. Snap's up 29%. So that's what's putting a bid in these social media stocks. So you got Facebook is up. It's gonna probably, if Snap can make some money in this environment, you damn well Facebook's gonna make some money. And Twitter. So I bought Twitter yesterday. Oh, I still messed up. Twitter's a laggard right about now, but it's up 7%. I bought Twitter at $25.60, something like that, $25.60, and sold the 27 call this Friday for 33 cents. I'm like, I'll make $1.50, sell the 27 call. I'll get rid of this shit. Boom, all of this explosion happens. Now you see it's 27.63, but I had a feeling it was going to run up this morning. So right around 20. What was it? Right around 26.90 or something like that. I bought back that 27 call and sold a 28 call for 36 cents or something like that. So that wound up costing me 40 cents. Just about $40. So so that's Friday. I need this to kind of not go really higher than 28.30 on Friday for the most part. I don't want to get rid of my shares, but they're running up 7%. So yeah, I should have just bought the call back and just been done with it. So I got a little greedy. Not greedy. I thought I was being safe. That's actually being safe. Okay, I'm gonna cap my upside and just go ahead and take that 30 cents. But it blew right through. It's up $1.80. So yeah, that sucks. I hate selling calls. I was saying to myself, don't sell it. It's a down day. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. But I started thinking so confident that we're going down today too. But we went up. I didn't think Snap was going to have good earnings. I knew Netflix was, but I didn't think it was going to be that great. Who else had a good earnings report? Chipotle. I didn't think Chipotle was going to do well. I mean, the stores are closed. I know they got the Chipotlanes. So I didn't think Chipotle did well as good as well. Let's check them out. CMG is up 12%. Look at that breakout. When you see things like that, you can see I got my little line there. I was eyeing it. And it did the same thing as Facebook. See, it came down, faked you out, and then boom, exploded. So basically, that's why I think the market is going to do the same for a little bit, up to that 61.8 retracement that I was talking about. So I think we can get there again here. So maybe you get a little short rally, but we got to get above that trend line right there. So that's what happens. So we got a little rally on that, and then the Trump with the whole, we're going to blow shit up over there. And that's what got a bit under oil. And now we're off to the races again. So let's see what happens. And I guess the market just doesn't care about the virus. The numbers, we're coming down, the slope, right? They say we're coming down. but people are still dying. But and they talk about reopening the economy and blah blah blah. So for the most part, good news on that front. I think the market's saying, you know what, these companies can make money. They can. Let's see what Apple's doing. Apple's up 2%. Yes, this could actually be a good point to get into Apple. And this is the one stock I don't have in my portfolio yet. See, right off that trend line, coming into earnings, Apple might come out and surprise everyone because people took their $1,200 and maybe bought iPhones right on the website, right? I mean, I paid a bill with mine. Mine was out as fast as it came into account. I looked at my account and said, oh, $1,200. I had a $1,200 credit card bill. It's paid off. That's zero now. Anyway, so I had bought something that I knew the $1,200 was going to pay for. So I was like, oh, I'll go ahead and charge it. And when the $1,200 come, I'll just pay for it. And so it came, it's gone. Anyway, you said Intel and Microsoft, your thoughts. Intel. So, what was it? One of the trips had earnings. Come on, think. Texas Instruments. So Intel, I bet you was ripping today. Yep, see, he's up 5%. Texas Instruments is Gosh, I used to trade it all the time. Maybe I could type it in. Texas Instruments. What is Texas Instruments ticker? Anyway, I can't. Anyway, Texas Instruments had a. I gotta look this up, man. I'm gonna have to type it in right on over here on the browser. Texas Instruments stock. Give me a minute so I can pull this ticker up so I can see what Texas Instruments is doing. TXN. All right. TXN. It's only up 2.63%. Anyway, I believe they had a good quarter. It was decent. It looks like now I'm looking at it. It looks like it went up and it's kind of selling off. But I'm not a fan of. Let's go back to the chips. I'm not a fan of the chip space. I do like Intel because they pay that juicy dividend, and I think it's the only chip that can pay. It's paying like 2.23%. So I'll take it. You reinvest those dividends. They matter. You have this position over years of time, and you reinvest in that little 2.3%. You get more shares on the down low. You know what I mean? So it's going up over time. This is why I don't like the chips, because it's just very choppy. I don't like chop stocks for the most part. I like smoother rides, even if it's more volatile. Meaning, say like a Facebook. Where it could be more. See, it kind of, I'm like looking at this. Let's pull up the monthly so we can get a better idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, I like that. And then you had some volatility here and that, some more. So I think it can continue that once the world straightens up. So now I got the monthly. I'm bring back up Intel. See, it's just a little chop along the way. But I like it. I do like it here. It's kind of, for the most part, at its lows. It just touched that long-term moving average I got. Now, this is the monthly, and this is a 50 moving average. Whoever knows what that is. But if you look, here's the time to buy, right? I mean, draw my little circle, right? Every time it touched this purple line, so it's like this purple line is just telling you when to buy it, even though you got to wait years for it to touch. And look, we touched there. All right, it bounced off. You missed it. A lot of people missed that bounce. It happened like in 2 days. We was up 20%. So here we are. Oh, damn, we almost at the high now. I'm thinking about it. I like it. I like it, and I really like it because of that dividend. But you can get AMD. You can really get some. Look at that thing. It's just insane. And then NVIDIA. And I want a position in this, but I every time I want to buy, it just runs away. Because I buy like 2 to 3 times a month. And look, see, it's up 5%. And I need to catch it when it's just getting like down 10% or something like that. But this is the one I like for the long term. Like, I really think it's just getting started, Look what it's doing in this environment. So a good slow portfolio, Intel, will be just fine. But I like this for the long term to add that growth. So maybe if you wanted to put $1,000 into chips, maybe you get, 50%, 500 on Intel and 500 on Nvidia. So you get that little growth and income. Just my opinion. So that's the one I like, and should have got in it right here. But you think the market is just crashing. You just think, you don't want to buy shit. So, oh man. TX, oh, thank you. Put TX in, I missed it. Anyway, Chris, oh, that's Mr. T. Yeah, thanks, man. I totally missed your thing. I guess no, T.I. Not that be the rapper, Jeffrey. That's the rapper, T.I. I'm just kidding. Tiffany, what is T.I.? Telecom Italia. Yeah, we don't like that. Yeah. Anyway, Christopher, imagine Chick-fil-A. Oh my gosh. If Chick-fil-A, I told my girl, if Chick-fil-A goes public, I will mortgage the house to just buy as much shares as possible. That is the best restaurant ever. But I don't have a house to mortgage, so I can't do. But basically, you get my point. I would be all in. Oh man, they don't do anything wrong. And when they open up, you ever see a new Chick-fil-A open? The line is around the building, and they fast. I mean, smiling faces. The food is good. It's always hot. I have no complaints ever when I go to a Chick-fil-A, except for the line. But for the most part, the line is fast. So yeah, I love Chick-fil-A. So are they going public for real? Imagine if they open on Sundays. So they even got that wild card in there. Like, you know what? We could open Sundays and just totally increase revenue and earnings, by a seventh, right? Because seventh day. Anyway, yeah, they miss out by not opening on Sundays. Anyway, imagine Chick-fil-A when they go public. One of these days, that would be a hot one to grab. Yeah, that stock, it would be so much phony. And basically, us little men is not going to be able to get on the IPO. The price is going to be super high. It'll be a lot of craziness. That would be a hot IPO, in my opinion. Like, and every time something is like that, just like the Ubers and Lyfts, and there's always like funniness going on, So you would have to. I mean, do you wait once it starts trading for it to drop in price? Or I don't even know. I don't even think that will be one to drop. I think it would just come out and take off like a Beyond Meat and then have that super insane price till everybody has the reality check and then it comes back in. Because look how I feel about Chick-fil-A. Look how you feel, Christopher. Yeah, so I think the whole world will feel that way, man. That's an unbelievable company. Yeah. Anyway, and right now that things are closed, that line is, some Chick-fil-A lines are long. Anyway, all right, enough about Chick-fil-A. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about the market and how I feel. I do think, wait, let me see, are we still going higher today as I make this video? 2%. Yeah, we kind of came in a little bit. But I think, yeah, let's just see. Let's see if we get some follow through. Let's see what happens. But it's been holding up. It's been trending up. One of them trending up days. A slow one, but it's doing it. It's holding on. A good bid in oil. So, I think we could get some gains. Up to the 61.8 though. I really feel that 61.8 is gonna be hard times. Hard times at the 61.8. And, it's kind of consolidating. All of this has happened at the 50. It's happening at the trend line. So you got the trend line from the bottom, the 50. So it's kind of, that's what stocks are doing right now. And then it's going to figure itself out, hopefully to the upside if you're bullish, and kind of hit here and possibly say, all right, I'm out of here. Or maybe I don't know. I really don't know, but that's my best guess. So, Christopher, yes. All right, man. Jeffrey, thanks for checking me out, man. And yeah, I hope trucking gets better. I was shocked when I heard the rates on your video, what was going on. I was like, oh my God. How do they expect people to pay for the equipment? I just don't, it's like robbery. It's like unbelievable. They really expect people to haul that stuff. And then, like you said, you have no choice. You're gonna, if you got bills, you can't sit. You gotta take the best available, I guess. Instead of losing $100 a day, take the load and lose $50 a day. But it's like, it's unbelievable. It's got to get better. That's crazy what's going on in trucking. I think you mentioned JB Hunt. Let me pull that up. I think you said that. Let me pull up the chart. Let me pull up the history of the live. I gotta get your thing going down. I really like those things where it says YouTube, Twitter. I don't know how to do that. You said NATWTI. No, you didn't say JB. I'll pull it up anyway. JBHT. With the rates you was talking about, and I know that spot market, it's funny how these stocks are, well, this is only up 0.26% today, but if you just look at it overall, it's kind of holding its own. You would figure they'll be in the toilet. But what's this, C.H. Robinson, CHWRW, CH, I don't even know what it is. CHRW, is that it? Yeah, CHR Robinson. Up 1.35. That's actually not bad. Look at that consolidation. Look for the breakout in this. Look at that, right? I'm drawing these funky lines. Let's do that again. Look at that. Look for the breakout in that. That's probably not a buy until it gets above all of this mess right here. See, it's just too much stuff. And that's probably the buy. Let's look at the monthly. Looking at the monthly, it looks like it just starting. It could go. It looks like it could go lower, but look at the stochastic. It's starting to point up. So, yeah, that one you gotta wait. See what's happening. They pay a dividend, 2.84%. If you're in the trucking stocks and stuff, it's probably not a bad entry. Just a little bit, to see. I mean, you're getting it at a point that, damn, you can go way up and see. It's at that key level. At least that bottom one is. That's like for years. Kind of in there. So you're getting it at a good buy from history. Maybe you can buy a little if you're in the truck. But I don't like stocks like this. See, it's just chop. That's your portfolio, right? If you have 100 shares of this, $7,000 worth, you're gonna. This year you got 7,200 or say 8,000. Now you're down to 6,800. And then you're up to 7,500. And then you have to, so it's just doing all that. But it pays a nice little dividend there. So, and it's still been trending up. Even though it's choppy, look at the smoothing mechanism of that 50, and it's kind of heading up. That's the 50 period average, which this is a monthly. So it's the average of 50 months. All right, so I'm gonna head and end this video. I got a lot of work to do today. Deborah, we're gonna shoot a quick video for her. She is selling jewelry. I was actually watching her, and there she's right there. Anyway, but we're gonna shoot a quick video for her and whatnot. He said, Schneider, Landstar, why is trucking down? Go to Big Rig Radio Network, and he'll tell you why. Oh, man, Schneider's IPO was they above the IPO price. I own Schneider. I think they put on a Qualcomm, you can't buy the stock or something. I bought that stock, and I made money. I made it all the way up to here to 30 or something like that. And the reason why I bought it, because it was a big cap stock, and I knew mutual funds, and everybody had to kind of get a little some, right? If they anything in trucking, and I think that's what happened, and then it just kind of fell apart. So I had bought that around 20 or something like that, and it went up, and I got out somewhere around here. I didn't buy a lot; it was pennies, but it's above the IPO price. That's good. That's a good thing, right? Was it 17, 18, something like that? Is this it right here? Open, 19 and a half. So, I think that's good. Because I was checking it out at this when it was here. I was like, it's below the IPO price. Could be a good buy. I mean, you got to think, companies like JB Hunt, Schneider, Werner, these big companies, they've been around forever. They sustain. Look at Werner. Goodness gracious, Werner's an all-time high. What the hell is going on with that? Okay, they're the stock to buy. Wow. Okay. That is the. Is it trade? Do I got it right? Yeah, this is. It only trades 20. It's only. No, I don't know. Anyway, see, I don't understand. Anyway, these stocks, these companies been out forever. Okay, they experienced all the up and downs of the economy and stuff, and they probably will still be around. They'll figure this one out as well too. So I don't think you should necessarily run from these stocks. It's probably good buys to get in. Werner, I think, is a little toppy. That has to come down if you want to get into that. But I didn't know they was kicking ass like that. But that's my. Well, here she is. Or is it just playing? See, she's kind of talking jewelry there. Anyway, but yeah, they'll figure this one out as well. So just kind of keep that in mind in the back of your head. Some of these companies are veterans at this stuff. Like Coca-Cola had a bad day yesterday. I mean, Coca-Cola, they up 50. They're not going nowhere. Is this the oldest company? What is it, 1800s or something? They're going to figure it out. So this is probably a good buy to get into Coca-Cola. Not necessarily one of my favorite stocks because they're just slow. I like a little bit more growth. But if you want to add some stability to your portfolio and got good dividend on this one as well, yeah, these are the stocks to buy. 3.6% dividend. Right, so it's below that long-term moving average. And look what every time it dipped below. Just kind of look at history and see what happened, right? Especially from this point on. I don't know why it was downtrending since 2000, but they all been good buy points, right? Ever since 2009. So it's here again. Just looking at history, it was the great time to get in, and enjoy that 3.6% dividend and add that stability to your portfolio and own one of the oldest companies on earth. Anyway, did I do Landstar? Oh shoot, LSTR. Yeah, they look like they're down today. I wonder why they're down. I don't know why these trucking companies are not trading in sync. Right? But I don't know. Even though it's trading right here, it looks like it wants to go lower. Even though it's kind of wanting to bounce a little bit, we almost at the end of the month. And look at that monthly candle that's trying to draw. So I don't know about Landstar. I'm not liking it, just by the looks at it. It pays a little dividend as well, 0.75%. But overall, it's been uptrending. It's been, it's still in an uptrend, a long-term uptrend. So if you always wanted Landstar, I mean, it's a good time, I guess, to get in. Last time it was this price was 2017, so think of it like that. All right, so I got to go. I appreciate everyone for watching me. Twitter, Dre Trades. Yeah, and Instagram as well, Dre Trades, and right here on YouTube, this is Dre. So like to subscribe. I was putting out those 3 hot stock videos, a lot of people want to search the internet for hot stocks, so I'm just totally playing that. I don't believe in hot stocks. I don't believe in, I got the hot ones, but I try to make those videos quick and informative, and I literally scroll through the whole S&P 500 just to find chart patterns that I like. And I'm not necessarily in them, right? I'm just saying entertainment purposes only. I'm just like, this one, I like this chart's looking good. I was loving Tesla until it burnt me, and then Starbucks didn't. But I still like Tesla, man. Oh, look, 703. You better not reverse on me. Is it playing games with me? Look at it. Look. So, all right. Yeah, I tell you, I still like it. But it blew me out of the position right here. It was down. And you see, I don't have it on. I brought up the average true range. And so I was like, wait a minute. It went from 754 to 73. I don't know why. And so I brought up the average true range, and I was like, the average true range was like 50. I was like, man, this thing already moved about 80 points. It's not going any lower. And I was right. But I just didn't like the action no more. It's like, man, if tomorrow's another down, I was like, I just have to get out. Look how it ended the day, too. It started to make a comeback, and it's like, that's weak. It closed damn near on its low, and then it opened up. Market was up and running for the most part. And then, look, it just kind of came back down. So somebody's getting out. That's signs of getting out. And we'll see what happens. We have to wait for it to run again. Yeah, anyway. All right, so thanks for watching, y'all. And, I'm making money today. SPX, not a lot. Let me see. I'm up here. I'm up 885 in this account. I closed out my Carnival cruise. I took a flyer on that, and it's not, I didn't expect to make money. And I got Iron Condors in this real estate, up 22, up 25 for the position. SPX, I'm selling put spreads, so that's up. And SPY, I'm selling put spreads as well. So there's my positions. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. And I'll talk to y'all next time on this channel right here. This is Dre. I appreciate y'all. Like the video. I appreciate that, man. Share it. That's been cool. I don't get no traction here on YouTube. I think I'm very entertaining talking about stocks. I'm getting no traction. So I need you guys help to help me out. All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. This is Dre.